all the stuff I'd done that was sport was all excel within a court, excel within a field, excel within a box of rules. Everything was excel within a box. And with biking, there was only one rule: don't hurt yourself. When you hit me the other day and said, "Oh, you're like a downhiller," I'm like, so many different things biking, from founding member of the Queenstown Trails Trust, as one biker in a room of about 12 people, equestrians and walkers, and now the trust is famous for biking. What's that got to do with downhill? That's my community side. I coach, I guide, I've been around since the early days and helped develop bike products. So those two-prong ones you see everywhere, they're everywhere now, they're global. They started here in Queenstown. I've represented New Zealand and won national titles and done the racing side of it. I've done stunt work, I've worked on films with bikes, there's so many bike things I've done. And now there's a whole new culture coming through town where half the time I just cruise around like some nobody. I'm rolling around and I like that. I left school at 16 and with leaving school left Palmy and didn't really do mountain bikes back then, they weren't around. From there I escaped to Auckland with a job, lost my licence, needed a bike to get to work, bought an old 10-speed at the garage sale, flipped the bars up as you do, and was riding to work, and then a guy I did some badminton of all things with, and he's like, "Oh, there's mountain bikes now," and I'm like, "We don't live in the mountains, we're in Auckland," and he's like, yeah, but you can go off-road," and I'm like, "Oh, skids and shit," because he always did that as a kid, he always do skids. So I bought a mountain bike to get to work, and then went out on the weekend with some of the boys and started hurtling down hills, and it was like, wow. And I think it was real. All the other stuff you did at the level, and you had your tap out, your pull out. There's no tap out, no pull out with bikes. We were racing bikes, national series, went up and down the country. Mate of mine, Nath, had moved here that summer. Fast forward, sitting on the bed, chatting with my partner going, where to? Both ready for change and direction. We've been talking about it for a while. And then I just threw a flippant comment about, if we weren't together, I'd probably be scuffing around in Queenstown or something like that. Love that place. And we looked at each other and went,
"Weren't together?"
No, I mean, that was the conversation. Like, what would you be doing if we weren't together?
Oh,
and I was
right.
Like, where would you be in your life now if you didn't have me? Or where would you be in your life now if your job was still? Just dumb
just
conversation.
Pillow talk.
But pre, not post. And
Queenstown get you all excited.
you know it, eh? Yeah, that's why I said pre. And then within months we were down here. So that was mid-90s. There was only a handful of people doing the bike thing here, really. And so we started riding all the walking tracks and the gravel roads, anything you could find, and realised we needed more, so we started building, a few of us started building tracks.
And you said illegal tracks as well.
Yeah, because then you couldn't go to the council and say, "Can we build a track here?" Or because they'd go, "Bikes, what?" It just wasn't on the radar, it was too early. But we were right, it needed to happen, and now the town's awesome for bikes. Whether you want to put a baguette in your basket and cruise along Kelvin Heights track, or whether you want to drop the full line with a World Cup Pro rider, we've got anything and all the flavours represented, which I think is critical. Be diverse.
You were saying before that the car that you currently own is probably the most expensive car that actually surpasses your bike.
First time ever.
Yeah.
Always had a car worth half or less of what your bike's worth, and you've got a couple of bikes.
What's your favourite feature about a bike?
Wow. All of it. But in recent times, I think the most worthy evolution on bikes has been the dropper post. That there.
Oh!
That there. So for people to be able to bang a button, get the seat out the way and run shit over.
Inside line?
Yes.
Yeah.
Doing what I've been doing for everyone else for years, but doing it my own way now. But
Is it cool to kind of be doing your dream job?
Yeah, I don't have
there.
a dream job, because work's always been secondary. Work's always something you do so you can buy bikes and go and have a good time. That's why I flinched when you said that. I'm like, yeah, it's a job. But to be able to share the playground with people or do coaching with them and unlock little keys and have their whole riding progress or whatever, I like that stuff, whatever the pay packet. Local's not how long you've been here, local's what you put back in. If you kind of build your town and you're a part of it and you're passionate about it, I think that probably makes you more local than how long you've been here. There's like a simple philosophy in town: a dick's a dick and a GC's a GC. Whatever your gender, your age, your whatever, if you're a dick, you're a dick.
What's something that grinds your gears about this town? Something that we might need to work on?
Lots we need to work on, but I just see that as the uphill and don't focus on that because there's downhill. Some of the people can go on, the traffic, I'm like, yeah, but have you seen how the trail network's expanded? There's lots of things I'd like to see better, but they're a small part. I just see all the positives and having that vibrant, energetic, multicultural culture. I see lots of positives about the place. It's still, a lot of the reasons I moved here back in the 90s still exist. But if we're getting people to activate in the outdoors and engage with what most of us moved here for, then the art, music, food, culture, all that cool stuff will get richer because the people are out oxygenating their brains and being inspired, and yeah, that'd be better for us than just people living in little boxes and trying to work out how to make more boxes within their boxes.
TMAN, you've really opened, yeah, you're saying some inspiring stuff here.
Oh, it's just ideas, opinions, you know, but I've seen a whole lot of that stuff go on, and why not? It's possible, why not?
Well, TMAN, thank you so much for being our local of the week, man.
Cool.
Man.
Thanks for asking me. Woman, chick.
What does the T in TMAN stand for?
Oh no, it's a family mixed show, I can't go there.
The T?
Yeah,
Tony.
yeah, sure, Tony Man, T-Man. I'll tell you off here what T stands for.